Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, dogs and cats. Welcome back to Calm Down to Level Up. Today we are here again in Hearts of Iron 4. We're doing something that I've wanted to do for a long time. I've kind of wanted to finish my previous two series just so I can get into this. And if you're not sure what this is, if you're not sure what you're looking at, this is all states independent. So every state in the game is independent as a country. And we are going to run this with Battle Royale. Maybe till there's one left. I would really love this series to go on for a really long time and us to cover as much of the history as possible. Obviously, in the earlier episodes, there's not going to be very much that we can do about a lot of the little guys getting kicked off and us missing a lot of that. But we can do our best to cover as much as we can. And of course, we got to get through all the notifications. Also, if you're unaware what Battle Royale is, it basically makes it so every country has to be at war with at least one other country at all time. So every country is always fighting at least one other country. It's not declaring war on every single other country around it, just one. It makes the always war thing a little bit less strained, you know, less wars are being declared. It's a little bit easier for a lot of countries to get rolling. Only one thing is missing from this series that I really would like to have gotten into this series, and that was formable nations. I could not get that to work with this just because none of the formable nations actually are built to work with this mod. But maybe in the future we can get something like that to work. I don't know how that's going to change. I know that in the future I'd like to do a Millennium Dawn series with formable nations because I found that the AI will actually do it. It looks like our poor first nation was annexed. In the whole game, out of all these, maybe, I'm not sure how many states there are. It's probably like 800. I think there's like 800 some states. The French Caribbean was the first to die. It is now united under the Windward Islands all together. Just this big group. It looks like the Leeward Islands are doing pretty good too. They've taken a little piece of, I think the French Caribbean, and they're holding it. Oh, I think another one just died. Lowell just took one state. That is in Poland. Or I guess this is Ukraine technically. I guess it was Poland at one point. Now during this series we're going to be going over the whole world. We're going to be going over all of the history that happens. We're going to try and record all of it here today. Not today, I mean over the series. This is probably going to be one of my longer series that I actually do on this channel. Zara is taking land. They're doing kind of good. I mean, they've taken one province. That's all they really need to do. Kansai took one state. I think that's in Japan. So Japan is going to slowly unite. The Windward Islands have struck again. Jeez. I think now they're at war with whatever's right here. It looks like Puerto Rico is liberating the Leeward Islands from Windward Islands. Yes, Kansai here, if I'm probably butchering the pronunciation, but Kansai has annexed this Shikoku state, this island, and now they're actually going for Hiroshima. If you guys remember, Drew Durnall made a video where he basically did this, but on a much shorter scale, where he did the entire thing in one video, and Mongolia actually won the entire campaign. Carpathian Ruthenia was just annexed. I think that's like up here somewhere, but I really don't remember. Sussex just annexed the Greater London area, so that's pretty big for them. That's got to be a lot of population. Yeah, it looks like all the victory points were shuffled around, and all of the... Were all the resources shuffled around too? Oh my god. I did not realize that this mod did this. Look, the old stuff is still there. But yes, so these countries get boosted a lot with the resources. Rhineland just annexed one state. Brabant was annexed. I'm sorry if I say the things wrong, by the way. Derna also just took Benghazi. Not really much action happening quite yet in the United States. The one thing I can see is not really even in the United States, but I can see that Baja California is invading Sonora slowly. Also, Vancouver Island is invading British Columbia, so that's going on. Now, these countries start off with just about one division each. So it's going to take them a little while to actually get out more divisions, but once they start getting out more and more divisions, they'll start being able to steamroll faster and faster. Well, Zagreb is actually still the capital of Croatia, and it is actually reuniting with Dalmatia. No, it's not Dalmatia. Dalmatia? Is that Dalmatia? Jeez, I actually don't know. There might be a weird way I'd have to pronounce that. Vojvodina was just annexed into Serbia. Serbia is retaking its claims. Honduras just annexed Nicaragua. More Japanese states are slowly consolidating into one country. And it looks like Oh, yeah, look at that. Dalmatia, if that's what it's called, was just annexed into Zara. Zara has won. And now it's at war with Bosnia. So we'll see if Bosnia or Zara is going to come out on top. But I'm just going to let you know, that's the one I'm rooting for. Paraguay was just annexed into Santa Catarina as well. Katarina. Slovenia and Istria are duking it out. It kind of looks like just a classic little civil war for Slovenia. But Upper Austria is also getting in on this, and they're at war with Slovenia, which kind of makes sense. Wow, Bosnia is actually at war with, like, almost all of its neighbors, except for Montenegro in the south. Good thing Montenegro is stuck fighting Albania right now. I'm sure Bosnia is very happy about that. Although Bosnia is not being advanced on by any of its enemies, British Guyana has just annexed Suriname. But I think that's the second country to be annexed down in South America. But I think the country that's actually done the best so far is probably Honduras, or this guy over here, the Windward Islands. They've both annexed 2 countries, and they're working on their third. Portuguese Guinea is actually doing pretty good. They've taken French West Africa's capital, and that's actually... I don't see why French West Africa didn't capitulate after that, because that's their only victory points, I think. Just to let you know, Jim Evans is running Prussia right now, and is being invaded by Memel. Not really working out for you, Jim Evans. Maybe it's because you're not Prussian, but I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess. Oh, wow, I was actually very wrong. Memel was annexed. That fast? Right when I talk shit to you, Prussia, you're just gonna all of a sudden do good? Alright, go get Danzig then. If you're gonna act like that. Jeez. There's fighting on the border between Sardinia and Corsica, which is very cute. I like it a lot. Oh man, northeastern Canada just took one state and Manitoba was annexed. Rest in peace, Manitoba. I know that in Drew's game, northeastern Canada did pretty good, so we might have to watch out for them. Zara declared war in Croatia. Bosnia was annexed into Zara? Wait, Zara got Bosnia as well. Oh my god. Zara, you are doing incredible. Keep it going. Please. You're at war with Croatia now. You are the true Croatia, Zara. You Latin, Croatian, Balkan, Zaranese people, jeez. Go do your thing. Oh, we have another peace deal regarding Brandenburg, and Ostermark was annexed. Wow, finally, that one took long enough. They held this province for a very long time, and then it looks like they finally got around them and got to Ostermark. And now they're at war with, Thurnigan. They're at war with this gray one, jeez. Western Slovakia actually just took a state, so that's pretty big. Jeez, I mean, not really that big. Still pretty small. It's a very small state. But they're at war with Lower Austria now. So Western Slovakia or Lower Austria will come out of this on top. Wow, Constantine has 12 factories now. So that's quite a lot for some of these other countries comparatively. Like, Eastern Switzerland only has 3. So Constantine is a much more technologically and industrially advanced nation than Eastern Switzerland. Aegean Islands declared war on Izmir. And Epirus declared war on Albania. Is Albania united? Yes, it is. So Epirus, the Greeks, and the Albanians are yet again going to go at it. Looks like the Albanians could end the war right here if they really wanted to, but they're dumb, and they're not going to do it. Sofia was just annexed. Seems like stuff is starting to pick up a little bit. Oh shoot, how is this? Oltenia was just annexed, or Oltenia annexed Sofia. I thought it was going to be possibly Serbia that was going to get it, or whatever this guy is, Moravia? Morava? Because Morava was really close to Sofia earlier. But it looks like Oltenia got it first. Also, Sudetenland has Bohemia's capital, so all they need to do is grab like probably one more province, or maybe this city tile, even though it doesn't really matter anymore. Now I'm waiting to show you guys China, because I like to see the Chinese states as kind of like little dynasties, and they'll start, you know, growing and annexing each other. Well, look at this. The Peloponnese declared war on Epirus, so Epirus is kind of in trouble. Thrace declared war on Burgas. That whole region of the Balkans is going crazy. Central Macedonia was actually just annexed. But I was going to say, it's going to be pretty cool for when China starts becoming larger and larger and larger into different sub-Chinas. It's gonna look like little dynasties, and we'll be able to watch the history of the Chinese dynasty. Look at all the battles happening right now. So we have Thrace, which has annexed Central Macedonia. So Macedonia is still independent. Istria declared war on Zara. Did Zara win the war? Istria... Oh no, Istria declared war... Or no, they annexed Slovenia. And Honduras and British Mexico took one state, and they split Guatemala. I don't think that there's 2 states in Guatemala. I'm pretty certain there's not, unless Guatemala had something else around the world. The Central Islands were declared a war on by Mindanao. I've never heard of that place before. Jeez. Eritrea was just annexed as well. 17 factories and 27,000 manpower over there in Zara. Doing good, my man, Zara. You are at war with two kind of dangerous-looking guys, but I think you got this. Panama was just annexed, and the Panama Canal actually annexed Panama. So this is no longer Panama, it's the Panama Canal. What's right here? Costa Rica controls... Oh, I see. Costa Rica controls this location. So the Panama Canal is at war with Costa Rica now, and they're fighting for control over this greater area. Northern Ireland was annexed into that one. Jeez. I should probably learn how to say the Irish state names. I know this one's Munster. Zara annexed Croatia. Oh my god. They're doing so good. I love it. Just this one guy. This one guy has run around and captured everything. At first he captured Dalmatia, then he captured Bosnia, then he captured Croatia. Is he going to capture Istria, or is this guy from Slovenia just going to run down here and take the capital? Hopefully Zara can get a second factory out. Center declared war on the Isle de France. That's Paris, I think. Lebanon declared war on Damascus, and Lebanon actually just annexed Aleppo as well. Okay, jeez. Brittany annexed Lore. Not again. I'm sorry for the pronunciation. Zara is basically the kingdom of Illyria at this point, which is pretty sweet. Oh, and look at this. Naples has been captured by Latium, but they did not capitulate. Naples is still controlled by their owner and is still running. Mexico City was just annexed as well, so Mexico is actually turning out to be quite the battleground right now. This state did just get a lot stronger, taking Mexico City. They have 19 factories now, which can compete on the world scale. Honduras, 36. Also, South Slovakia declared war on West Slovakia, and Ankara just got declared war on by some random person that I can't pronounce. Serbia declared war on Banat. South Slovakia annexed Alfold, and Izmit was annexed. Rest in peace. Honduras is doing very good with their 36 factories. British Mexico is not holding very well. It's attacking up this way, while Honduras is attacking up into it. So, it's having a little bit of a hard time. Rostov was annexed. Rest in peace, Rostov. Could this guy right here be the new Kebab? It is about to siege Ankara, and is very close to Istanbul as well, if it wanted to take that too. The first state in India to be annexed. French India. Where is that? I think I lost it. Palestine was also just annexed. Here's French India. It was just annexed by this big boy down in the south. Moravia declared war on Macedonia. Serbia declared war on Kristina. Kristina declared war on Northern Transylvania. Who just died? Banat just died. Okay, I see. Baluchistan has declared war on Sindh as well. So more going on over in India. Serbia is now at war with Banat, the guy that just annexed one of its northern neighbors. Serbia also annexed one of its northern neighbors, but Serbia's been having kind of a bad luck recently. They've been declaring war on a lot of stuff, but they really haven't been getting anything out of it, because other people keep taking the things they declare war on. Oh, Ankara was annexed. Okay, so new Kebab confirmed. Switzerland! You died, rest in peace. Piedmont is the new Switzerland. Well, I mean, Switzerland is the new Piedmont. Danzig was finally annexed also into Prussia, and now Plock is next on their hit list. Hinterpommern declared war on Pommern, and Prussia declared war on that one. Sounds Russian to me. The Central Islands were just annexed as well. Bursa was declared war on by Afyon. It seems like most of the wars actually and annexations are happening over here in Turkey and the Balkans. So we might be looking at one of the winners of this whole series right now, but we don't even know it. Jeez. Manu is this guy. I'm just gonna hope that's right. Also, Aden was annexed into Yemen. Is now sieging Kayseri in hopes of becoming the next Kebab. Leningrad was also just annexed by Luga. Rest in peace. Oh, and look at that. Serbia has 2 divisions out, and they were able to take this guy's capital, Banat's capital, but now they have to take the actual other state's capital. They moved their capital to the other state, and look at all these forts that are just being built everywhere. War for the British Isles is still raging, and right when I said that, a state was annexed over there. East Anglia took East Midlands. French Somaliland was annexed into Ethiopia as well. Djibouti, rest in peace. It's going to be a long while before the British Isles are fully united. It's going to be an interesting time watching them happen. It seems like Banat has just basically capitulated to Serbia at this point, but what's actually happened is Banat is just keeping their troop up in Transylvania because they really want to conquer Transylvania for some reason instead of defend themselves. Oh, big peace deal in South America, I think, just happened. Oh, please don't crash. Loreto was annexed, and Ecuador and Lima both took one state, so they both split it. That means they killed a country that had two states. That's pretty cool. Would have looked way better for Lima to take this one and Ecuador to take this one, but it's fine. I'm finally seeing advancements in North America. Arkansas is actually advancing quite heavily into Mississippi. What happened here? Derna took one state. That guy died. Rest in peace. Whatever that one was. It looks like maybe India. And the Aegean Islands declared war on the Peloponnese. Also, Bursa's getting pretty big too. Looks like they've annexed their first country. Kastamonu has a competitor for who wants to become greatest kebab. Serbia has fully annexed Banat and now has declared war on Morava. So Morava, rest in peace. Serbia's really strong right now with their two divisions. They can pretty much do whatever they want. All I would recommend you do, Morava, is just go in your capital. Looks like you've got some forts there, possibly. 10 out of 10. And I would sit there, but if you don't, they're just going to take it and you're going to die really fast. But anyways, boys, this has been our first episode of all states independent AI only with Battle Royale. Thank you all for watching. If you liked this episode, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you're new. I'll try to make sure this series stays pretty regular. I was thinking at first to probably make it like once a week to make it like kind of a special thing, like every Friday or something. But I think it would be more enjoyable for you guys to see more episodes. So roughly two times a week probably for this series. And then, of course, I'm going to be finishing off Annex Only as well, so that'll be happening too. And Battle Royale is now done. And shouldn't be too much longer. The Border Porn series will be coming soon as well. Again, thank you all very much for watching. If you liked, make sure to leave a like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys are new. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.